Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato, and here we check out the latest and the greatest strategy games each and every day of the week. Today, we're checking out Icaria, which is an automation sort of factory builder style game. Very, very interesting. Really can't wait to show it off. Right, we are going to jump into things. Let's Spud Town, sure. Let's call ourselves Spud Town for now, and then let's jump into things. Okay, so the premise for this one is quite interesting. We're searching for life, and there's a sort of ship called the Daedalus, which is landing on this lovely sort of voxely planet, and this is kind of what we have to work with. Now, this is our ship here. It's got a big old battery in it. That doesn't particularly matter for now, but keep that in mind. And then the way that we automate in this game is through these 5 drones. This is where things get kind of interesting. We'll really focus up on this in a second, but for now, let's sort of chat about the fact that there is a building here which has been pre-populated in the world, or pre-blueprinted, I should say. This is the communication center, and we have the resources in order to build this communication center right on our ship. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take control of one of these drones. I'm going to fly it over to the ship. I'm going to use the take command, and I'm going to take the electric motor, wander it over to the communication center, and I'm going to click give, and that is going to build this 50%. We're going to do the exact same with the radio telescope, and we're going to give that over there. Now that that is complete, we have our mission. So basically, I'm paraphrasing here, but there were a couple of other landers that landed with us, and we need to advance through tech trees in order to expand infrastructure to the point where we can manufacture relay antennas. That is the crucial objective. And yeah, this is the world. This is a lovely sort of voxely world. We're going to be exploring a whole heck of a lot of it, but it's kind of interesting. It's really, really nice. It's all randomly generated from a seed, and we've got a lovely sort of like little plateau on the side of the mountain here, which I actually chose specifically because I think it's going to make a really nice and interesting starting place. Anyway, we've got this communication center here, which is looking absolutely grand. We've got our drones. We are happy. Okay, so far, nothing too factory related, but that's okay. I'm getting to the good stuff. The way that we automate in this game is through these drones. Now, we've got this little sort of control panel here, and this control panel gives us a bunch of options. For example, we can dig in the landscape. We've just picked up limestone. We can deposit that back down. We can, give specific commands to go to specific tiles. We can search for certain resources in a certain surrounding. We can do a whole bunch of stuff. That's not the real power of this game. The real power of this game is being able to, I guess, automate every aspect of this through an action editor. Now, if we take a little look at our research tech tree over here, we start on tier 0. We've built the communication center, hence why we move up to tier 1. To move to tier 2, we need to build one of the buildings that we get in tier 1. Now, tier 1 has got 4 buildings. We've got the kiln, we've got the hammer mill, we've got the conveyor, and we've got the junction. Basically, the kiln is the most important resource production building for us. It's going to allow us to make concrete, glass, and iron. Concrete is cement and clay. Glass is granulated quartz. Iron is hematite. Very simple. We're going to start building a kiln. Right, so we'll go into build mode. We've only got a conveyor, junction, hammer, mill, and a kiln to build at the moment, but that's fine. Let's build this over here. Very cool. And then let's also build a few conveyors as well. So we'll build conveyors into the communication center. Now, in order to build this thing, we are going to need 20 limestone and 6 electric motors. The electric motors are no problem because we've got 50 actually in the communication center that we get just as a resource at the start. The limestone, however, is a little bit more problematic. We're going to have to extract it from the world. Now, what I'm going to do is I am going to come over to somewhere that is out of the way, not on this plateau, somewhere that we're going to be able to harvest limestone. I'm thinking this area. This seems pretty juicy in terms of a limestone deposit. When we're over here, I'm going to press the E button, and this is going to allow us to place what the game refers to as a beacon, and we'll build it in this sort of area right here. So we're just designating an area to the game that we are going to allow for resource extraction. And in fact, in this area, we've got a little bit of, well, what looks like organics or dirt or something, but we've got a few non-limestone tiles in here, so I'm going to select that I want only limestone to be extracted in this area, and you can see that the beacon will immediately sort of conform to this shape, which is really, really good. Now comes the fun part. We are going to grab one of these little drones, and we are going to give it very, very specific instructions. We're going to open up the action editor, and we are going to drag these components into the action editor in order to create an automated mining setup. That's right, it's going to be good. So we'll grab this, and we'll grab the go-to command, and we will say we want the drone to go to a specific building or beacon. We're going to select this beacon. We're going to select OK, and then we're going to say when you're in the beacon zone, you're going to dig. After that, we're going to go to specific building or beacon, communication center, beautiful. Select that, and we're going to say give. At the end, we want it to loop all the way around and go back to the start. It's just that simple. We're going to click play, and we're going to watch as this happens. Look at that. It works, and it works perfectly. We've already got a little bit of limestone here. So that is sort of the basic way that this mining operation works. Now, what I can do is I can actually jump into the action editor, and I can say, hey, I'd like to save this action as a limestone mine. And in fact, we're going to give it a role, and we're going to say, hey, miner, didn't save. I need to do it in a different order, but that's fine. The point is, no, I flubbed it. I completely flubbed it. We were supposed to do that in a different order, but the point is that if I get back to this, point, we are able to. There we go. Boom. Dig. We're able to very quickly and easily put together a whole bunch of operations. Yeah, save action. What did I say? Limestone miner. There we go. So we can now see that in the miner role category, we've got the limestone miner. And what we can do is we can click on another drone, and we can say, hey, I want you to do limestone mining. So under this miner role, we can mine a whole bunch of other resources, and in fact, I'm going to start mining a few of them. So what have we got? We've got hematite up here, which is what we're going to need in order to make iron. But what I really want is this. Yeah, what I really want is clay. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this drone over here, choose a role. I'm going to make you a miner, but I'm not going to make you a limestone miner. On the contrary, I'm going to make you a clay miner. We are going to choose that we want to only conform this to clay, and then we'll give you some instructions. We'll say, go to this beacon. Excellent. We're going to say dig. Then we're going to say, go to the communication center right here. This will all change in a little bit, but for now we need to roll with this, and then we're going to say save action. What is this called? Clay miner. Beautiful. Okay, and if we wanted to assign anybody else to mine this clay pit, then we could absolutely do that. Okay, so far so good. We're automating 2 of the sort of mining components, but we can do so much more than just automate the mining. What we can also do is we can also utilize this pre-populated role. This is the base builder role, and it's a little bit complicated, the construct base and the deconstruct base orders, but basically this will build our base, which is absolutely perfect. So we're going to immediately assign one of the drones to do that, and they're going to carry all of the resources that I have, hopefully all of the correct resources by now. Yep, we've got plenty of limestone, plenty of electric motors. We're just going to get them all. We're going to get them all moved over to here, which is absolutely perfect. Now, what I also want to do is I would also like to do something I'd like to do something else. I'd like to build a conveyor out this way. This is a temporary conveyor for reasons which will become clear in just a sec. There we go. Excellent. But we'll queue that all up, and that should eventually get done. I'm going to assign an additional base builder as well. That is all looking very, very nice indeed. Okay, we're hard at work, or my drones are hard at work, I should say, and this is all looking good. By the way, power situation, the lander has got a big old battery on board. We can see our drain rate. There's a bioreactor here as well. We don't really need to worry about this too much at the moment, because I don't think that we're going to run out of power over the course of this little playthrough, but it is something to note if you are playing. This is the amount of power that we've got left, I believe, so that's just something to consider. Research-wise, we are heading towards Tier 2, which is nice. Going to unlock a bunch of different stuff for us. But for now, I'm really just focused on getting the kiln up and running, and we just need a little bit of extra limestone in order to get there. And in fact, we'll be there pretty darn soon. Now, if I have a little look at the recipe, we need cement and we need clay. So what I'm going to do, I'm thinking that I want to assign you... Right, yeah, you've got limestone on you. I'll deposit that on the ground there, and then we'll see if we can try and find cement. So I think that's it right there. Yeah, it's literally right there. So what we're going to do is we're going to start the process of getting ourselves a cement mining operation. So let's get ourselves another beacon. We're going to, again, constrain this beacon to just cement. I love the fact that it automatically just works. I think that's really, really cool. Click on the drone that I want to build with. There we go. We can unpause. There's no specific issue with unpausing right now. Say go to here. Excellent. We're going to say dig. I didn't mean to dig there. I meant to queue that up. I didn't mean to add it to the thingy. And then we're going to say go to a specific building or beacon. Excellent. Go there. Give. And then loop. Perfect. I need to give this a new name. Hold on. This is going to be, what is this? Cement miner. There we go. Cement miner. Fantastic. Look at that. And just like so, we should be mining cement, which is pretty darn great. You are causing nuisance. You need to get out of the way there, buddy. There we go. And you can sort of stay over here, and you can stay over here as well. So these were my two constructor drones. Okay, so we've got a bunch of clay in here now. We've got a bunch of limestone. Have we got cement yet? Are you coming in with cement? Go here. Ah, this deposit as opposed to... It shouldn't be deposit. It should be dig. There we go. Cement miner, save action. Beautiful. Okay. There we go. Cement miner. Okay. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Okay. The fun thing about this is that you can not only program the drones, you can actually program like every element of the game. So for example, we can program the belts, which is really, really cool. So for example, we can take requested, this is the sort of default, the conveyor default, but what I actually want to do is I think I actually want to queue up my own little mission here. Give me the information. Yeah, let's clear this. And what I would like to do is I would like to say, hey, I'm going to load the conveyor. I'm going to load it with, in fact, we don't even have to have this because we actually have the reverse command as well. So we could necessarily do this all on this little thing here, but for now we'll leave it here. Anyway, I would like to take a specific item. I would like to take a limestone, and I would also like to take cement. That is it. That is it. Now, is that going to give me... What's my recipe here? It's 4 to 4. Now, let's see if this gives me the... Let's see if this gives me the ratio that I'm looking for. Run no name, please. There we go. So yeah, it's going to repeat once. So that's not exactly what I'm after, because we've just got... Well, it's literally just picked up a single instance If I play it again, it's going to pick up an instance of cement. So what I think we want to do here, load conveyor, we're going to say load conveyor with this, load conveyor with that. And in fact, I can do specific. Yeah, I would like. I'd like that. I'd like that, and then I'd like to set this to work like so. Yeah, that should be fine. And then if we just play the action repeatedly, no name. Yep, we are going to sequentially output. Perfect. For my purposes, this is exactly ideal. All of the cement and also all of the clay. Did I choose limestone? I chose limestone there. That's absolutely not what we need, is it? That's absolutely not what we need. I need clay. Yeah, I need clay, don't I? Where's clay? Where's my clay gone? Do I even have clay? It's there. Of course it's there. Okay, good. Let's do that. Clay and cement. That's what we need. Okay. We're going to store limestone in extra items. That's completely fine. But we basically want to be outputting cement and we want to be outputting clay. We can manage that, and as long as we don't have too many here, we should be fine. Now, we can also program exactly what we want to craft in this situation. We can craft exactly what we want here. So I'm going to craft that. I'm going to play it on repeat, and we're just going to play that. So yeah, we're going to make this on repeat, which is quite nice. And it's going to take us a little while to make cement, or at least make much of it. I'm also going to play the default take requested, which is fantastic. So we're going to let the extra junk out of here and back into the communication center. It's a little bit of a roundabout way of going about doing this. However, it works. And that, frankly, is kind of all that we're asking for. We're making concrete, and we're going to be making concrete forever in this facility right over here. Again, not perfect, but at the end of the day, it's okay. The concrete is kind of useful because it allows us to make a junction, and a junction allows us to input resources directly. We could input directly resources directly here, which is kind of what I want to do. Now, we've actually managed to reach tier 2, which is kind of cool. I think I want to get a hammer mill first. Do I care about a hammer mill? I mean, it needs concrete, but it's not that big of a deal because we've already got cement, we've already got hematite. What can we make at level 2? A hammer mill again. Okay. We've got a printer, which we can use to make electric motors, which is nice. Concrete to make chests. And iron and electric motor to make a chainsaw. Handy for cutting down cherry trees. Okay. We can also make biomass. Supplies 50 megajoules when burned in a bioreactor, i.e. the ship. A storage chest and a garage. I really want to make a drone, you know? I really want to make a drone. Yeah, keep on chugging away here, though, because this is all looking good. I mean, it's not perfect, but frankly, it works, and it works well enough for me to be content with it. Hammer mill, junction, blast furnace. Do we have the ability to build a blast furnace? Build a kiln to unlock tier 2. I've already built a kiln. What do I need to do in order to get tier 3? Blast furnace refines metal ores into usable metals. Okay, can't seem to build that, but that's okay. Right, I think maybe we want to get ourselves another kiln. I also feel like I want to get myself a hammer mill, even though I don't technically seem to need it right now. Let's get you assigned back onto constructing the base. We're gonna get that concrete put to good use, which is quite handy. Also, can I merge conveyors here? Conveyor can only have one input. I see. That's a shame. That is a shame because there's no other inputs on a kiln, with the exception of what we've got. I tell you what, though, I will build another kiln. And I'll build it over here. Sure, we can start the construction process for that. Move you over here, and I am going to connect things up with a conveyor, of course, because conveyors convey electricity as well, which is quite nice. Right, refine all at the hammer mill. You're going to refine limestone, apparently. Oh yeah, you need to be assigned to construct base. Yeah, there we go. Limestone and electric motors. We've got plenty of these. We've got plenty of these things. We're pretty good. Okay, what can we actually refine? Do we have recipes? Any item? Literally any item. I don't know how we refine silica. Let's have a little look at crafting recipes. So sand is made by digging it up. Refined granulated quartz. Granulated quartz. Ah, we put malachite through a blast furnace. That gives us copper and granulated quartz. That's fine. Cement we can get by crushing limestone. That might actually be the way that we go about getting additional. Yeah, might be a good way of getting additional resources. Let's build a junction over there, and then let's build a conveyor, because I want to use one of these guys. There we go. And that's going to be pretty simple. So then what I think we want to do is we want to go to miner, limestone miner. Actually, you know what? I don't want to do that. I want to do something a little bit more local. I'm going to create a new resource extraction area. We're going to say limestone as well. It's a little bit funky, but frankly, I don't care. Then we're going to jump into you, and we're going to say, we're going to call this miner 2 or something. Go to a beacon. Excellent. We're going to do dig. Then we're going to do go to building a specific location. We're going to go right to this junction over here. And then we're going to say give, and we're going to repeat. And this is going to be, I don't know, lime 2. Fantastic. And again, it's been saved, so that is amazing. Right, we'll just say refine all for you. And this needs to be on take requested, and it should take whatever it's putting out, which is quite nice. Okay. I think we should start to operate here as soon as we hit 10 limestone. There we go. We're going to start to turn this into hematite and cement, which is great. Very, very handy. Liking the look of that a lot. Very, very, very nice. Yeah, not super useful, this hammer thing. Also, this needs to be on take requested as well. That's fine. Not super useful, the hammer, but it is what it is. Right. What else can I make? What else can I make over here? We want to craft something else. Gonna need to build a conveyor out of here and into there. That should get built automatically, which is great. How are we doing battery-wise? Yeah, we're on 11 gigajoules. The issue really is that the communication station stores 2 gigajoules, and so it looks like we've lost a lot of power, but actually we've still got like the vast bulk of it. It's all pretty much here. Okay, this is all good. I'm happy with this. This is fine. Right, do I want to make iron? Maybe I can make iron, and maybe I can do something iron related. We'll do refine. Excuse me? Can I? There we go. Okay, you don't like doing it that way around video game, do you? Anyway, for goodness sake. Craft. Move above. Iron. Good. Okay. We will call this iron. Nice and simple. It's right here. So you'll make iron. And then what I would like to do is we can say, hey, let's get the conveyor. Well, in the first instance, let's get it reversed. Then we'll load up. Select hematite. Yes. Load items requested. Oh, yeah, by the target building. Oh, we can do that. That's pretty cool. does that matter, I guess? Load items up by the target building, and then can we, like, reverse again? I don't know how we're going to test for this, but... I'm also not sure how we can specifically target a building. But hey-ho. This does not seem like it's going to work very well. As requested. As requested by? Yeah, but I don't think we can't set the, we can't set the... Oh, there we go. That works. And then... Play? Yeah. The reversal is going to be the problem, isn't it? I need to reverse it, though. Okay, so that will give us hematite, but it's not going to give us it's not going to give it that much. But then we need to find a way to reverse it. Maybe we could set like a wait command or something, but I don't think we can do that with the conveyor, because the conveyor's only got a very sort of specific and short set of instructions. Yeah. Take requested. I mean, if I do take requested, that will probably work a little bit better, but yeah, I feel like we must be able to get more stuff done than that, but hey ho. Right. What else can I get done? What else can I get done? A drone is iron. Oh yeah, we need to get a printer. Let's get a printer down. Let's build the printer over here. There we go. Do we have all the resources for it? I think we do. There we go. Fantastic. And this should all work. I need to yeah, how am I going to get this? How am I going to get this iron back? This iron is a conundrum for me. Because we can't, like, output any signal or anything, I don't think. I mean, we can load conveyor on a timer as well. Okay, you know what? I feel like I'm missing the big picture here. Right, let's have a little look at this again. Say load conveyor with requested by A. That's fine. And then do we wait after that? I mean, we can set a reverse command after that. And then load by requested by B. I think it's not gonna work. Let's do wait 60 seconds for both. See if that matters, or see if that makes a difference. And then repeat. Sure. Yeah, because we want it ideally to like load right now and then wait. But I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. Either way, we're still building you up. What do we need? We need iron, and we've got the iron. It's just here. What we can also do is we can also build a junction here and build a conveyor belt here. So that will work. Yeah, my loading is it's happening, or it's gonna happen as soon as it ends, as soon as that wait timer ends. But yeah, I'm not convinced that I've got that. I'm not convinced that I've got that down to a fully sort of working setup quite yet. But hey ho, what do we need for you? It's just iron. It's literally just iron. That is pretty annoying, to be honest. How much hematite do we have here? Not enough. Yeah, see, we flipped around and That didn't really work. Take requested. Just take the requested. Are we out of electric motors? We are 100% out of electric motors. So this needs to get built right here. Because otherwise we are in trouble. Maybe not trouble, but we are definitely worse for wear. I'll just manually deal with this. There we go. I'll manually flip this thing around. And also, let's maybe see if we can try and, instead of like continuously trying to build the base, let's see if we can try and do a little bit of resource extraction of iron. There we go. Yeah, want to clear that. Build a beacon, terrain filter. We want raw materials, refined, apparently. That's cool. And then we want to jump into miner. We want to say go to here. Excellent. We want to say go to dig. We want to say go to here. And then we want to say give. Repeat. And name this, I don't know, what's this, iron miner? Sure. Oh, are you a little bit high? I think you're a little bit high. Well, that being said, you might be all right. Oh, there we go. You just need to navigate a ridiculous route to get there, but it's fine. There we go. Okay, so that's gonna give us more hematite, which is great. We're gonna start to see a little bit of iron accruing over there. Do we have any resource in too bountiful a quantity? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Let's assign you to be an iron miner as well, because I think we need a lot more iron than we do anything else. Right, research-wise, what else do we need to do? A chest would be kind of handy. Not a deal breaker. The ability to build drones, that'd be really, really handy. I don't know if there are any more tiers that are available to me. We've got 1 iron there. We've got 6 iron actually in the facility itself, which is fine. I'm just thinking, I mean, we could utilize like a junction like here, and then we could just pass like multiple resources through a junction if conveyors can only take one input and 1 output. That would not be challenging to do. Would be quite happy to do that. I will manually turn this around. What do I need? I need... that's us on 10. 1, 11. So we're on 11. And we've got 14 at the moment. Okay, let's get forward in time to when we've sorted this out. And we're good for iron again. Okay, I've sorted the iron situation. That's the iron rolling out of the kiln right about there. We're going to grab you. We're going to let you drop that off. And then we're going to assign you to the base builder role, which is pretty amazing, because we can get this done. Do I want to assign anybody else to the base builder role? Not particularly, to be honest. Although, actually, tell you what, you who are collecting cement, I'm going to get you to deposit that, and let's get you on the base builder role, because we pretty much don't need to run this cement manufacturing or the cement collecting, because we're getting so much through the limestone extraction system here with the hammer. Also, we can move this. We can move this thingy. What do I... Yeah, left click to place beacon. Mark it out, press escape, or right click to cancel. Yeah. Oh, I don't want to make a new one. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. We can move this beacon though. But I don't want to play around with it. I want to There we go. Move. Okay. That'll do. That's slightly better. It's slightly less deep down into the pits of the earth in order to get limestone out. That'll be fine. Right. What are we at? We're at 16 out of 20 iron. That's fine. A little bit more, a little bit more. In fact, we can reverse this belt. Again, I'll do it manually. Take requested. Beautiful. We've got the hematite. Just need to get it up and running. Okay, the printer is ready to print. What do we want to build? I mean, it's got to be this, right? It's got to be this. And take requested. Let's move the iron. Let's move the iron out over here. Going to be a little bit of a pain in the backside to get it done. But that's okay, because that's going to give us the one last piece of the puzzle that we're going to need in order to make this whole thing work. Okay. Rotate, take requested, beautiful. Then that's going to allow this to complete, which is amazing. That's our iron that's going to go through there. You know what? I should maybe delete this here. Yeah. Let me go over here. I'll say take concrete. Yep. And give. Oh, come on. Get out of the way. Give. Perfect. Then you move out of the way, and that will solve everything. Right. I would like to mark this for deconstruction. Yep. And let's put you on a deconstruct order. Fantastic. So that can be dealt with pretty quickly. Amazing. Beautiful. And then what we could do is we could build the junction right about here. Build a conveyor up and over. Not that way. That's the wrong way. You can see where I'm going with this. Yeah, and that will need to be reversed. Exit build mode, please. Can I click this conveyor? I seem to not to be able to click the conveyor. Deconstruct that. Okay, amazing. And are you in construct mode? Go into deconstruct mode. Yeah, get rid of that. And then go into reconstruct mode. Brilliant. Okay. Now, this is where things are going to get perhaps a little bit funky. What we need is everything to be built, I think, here. You're in construct mode. Yeah, we need everything to be built here, which is great. Let's go into construct base mode. Do I need more? I absolutely need more resources before I'm going to be able to build all of this. Conveyor belts are quite expensive. Let's do a little bit of deconstruction on this existing infrastructure here, because that is going to make my life just a heck of a lot easier. Put you on deconstruction. Amazing. And then we can build this stuff out with the old stuff, so to speak. There we go. We're going to get this. We're going to get this built. We've not got enough resources. We've got a lot of hematite here. Let's rotate you. Take requested. That'll get us most of the way there. How many more electric doodads do we have? You're on take requested. That needs to be on craft. Needs to be on craft. Craft this forever, please. There we go. And that should be playing right now. But it's only going to do it once. There we go. That's what we want to do. Repeat, 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 repeat. Okay. We only need a few additional components here to make this work. I'm going to rotate you around. Take requested. Take him back. Brilliant. That's 3 additional engine pieces or electric motor pieces. That's going to work. And that's going to re-enable all of this stuff, and we're going to be saved, which is great. I'm not going to have to worry about this at all. Right. You're going to do take requested. You're going to do take requested, and this is going to work. Everything is going to go down this way, which is good. Or it's going to buffer right here. We can buffer up to 200 resources here, which is quite nice. Can I do take requested on this belt as well? Yeah, it should take everything. And then you are going to be rotated, and you're also going to be on take requested. Oh boy. Okay. This belt, rotate this belt for a last time. Again, I'm doing it manually now. I appreciate that doing it manually kind of sucks to do, but it is what it is. Right. Oh boy. We've done it, I think. Finally. There we go. Okay, we should be making what we need. Cement is coming through here. Clay is coming through, at least in slightly decent quantities. This is looking slightly more decent. This is looking slightly more decent. We need 3, what is that? 5. We need 5 of these belts. So I am going to have to rotate this round one last time in order to get it to work. There we go. Rotate you around. Take requested. There we go. Beautiful. Now, we can go into 4 times speed. I don't know why I wasn't in 4 times speed earlier. But that is working now. That is actually legitimately working now. You're on take requested. Brilliant. Okay, so that's just automated pretty much all of the basic components. We obviously need to reestablish the belts here. If we wanted to, we could. It's not going to make a huge sort of difference to us. The other thing that we need to get down is a garage, the ability to build additional drones. Very, very important and very, very cool. I don't think that I'm going to have the ability to do this right now. In fact, I'm definitely not, because we don't have the glass. But more drones would be amazing. But I think, to be honest, I've highlighted exactly why I'm so excited about a title like this. It feels really fresh. It feels really unique. It feels really new. I can't wait to see. What the full game looks like. Icaria. Yeah, very exciting indeed. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you ever so much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. I'll catch you next time. Bye.